I'm Shannon Thrasher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 handguns for patrol. Now, I don't want this to be a several-hour-long video that you guys get bored to tears, so I'm just going to talk about the one good point of each of them instead of all the good points of each one. So, number 5, Glock 17. And big deal about it's going to be price. If you compare it to the other big popular brands out there that are being carried in duty holsters today, the Glock is almost always going to be more affordable. It also comes with, the price of magazines and other accessories. So there you go for number 5. And number 4, the Glock 17. The best thing about it's going to be the durability. These things are built to last. No one's ever accused them of being pretty guns, but they are durable. They do put up with what cops unfortunately do sometimes, which is carry their gun a lot, clean their gun a little, have it out in the weather, different snow, sleet, rain, everything. And these guns do one thing, and that is they run, and they do it well. All right, so number 3, kind of touched on it. Number 3 is going to be the Glock 17, and we talked about price of magazines and holsters and stuff like that. There's also going to be availability. Because the Glock is so popular and has been so popular for so long, pretty much any company that makes a holster is going to make holsters for it. Any company that sells magazines is going to sell Glock magazines. And of course, there's the PMag, also making magazines for it, Magpul, PMags rather, and lots of other companies out there. So, number 2 top handgun for law enforcement, duty carry. It's going to be the Glock 17. And that's going to be, its strong point's going to be simplicity. I'm not going to take this gun apart on YouTube because then they're going to say I'm teaching you how to build guns and block this channel. But if you're familiar with it, or even if you're not, it takes a couple of little manipulations and the gun comes apart into normal field stripping, cleaning, into just a handful of parts. It'll break down into the slide and the barrel and the recoil spring assembly and the frame, and that's pretty much all you need for normal use. So, number 1 handgun for law enforcement, duty, patrol, whatever you want to call it, is going to be the Glock 17. And its main strong point is going to be its track record. This gun, in one variation, one generation or another, has been in law enforcement holsters since the late 80s. There are, you could just find so many stories of guys that, just carried the same Glock for 10 or 20 years. It never wore out. I personally know guys that shoot, 30,000 rounds a year through Glocks. And when they change parts or change barrels or anything like that, they're basically doing it as a precaution, not as a necessity. So that's it, the top 5 handguns for patrol. I will give you a little bonus on this one. The Glocks are also in the MOS configuration or available with the slides pre-cut for optics. And I, for one, think micro red dot sights on handguns are definitely, I don't like the term wave of the future, but wave of the right now. I think every day that goes by, we're going to have more and more cops and legally armed civilians running red dot. So it's nice to have the slide that already comes that way. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, it's a little lighthearted. I'm a little biased. I have been called a Glock fanboy on more than one occasion. But I just want to throw in, like I said, a lighthearted video every once in a while and give you all some entertainment. So feel free to get in those comments and tell me all the reasons I'm wrong, all the reasons why what you carry is a better gun. And if you have any ideas for other topics, just let me know. And as always, guys, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.